Hello, Frisky Fighters. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be discussing and talking about tons of mobile gaming news. This is going to be a new series I'm going to bring either once a week. That's going to be like a wrap-up style, or I might do different individual videos throughout the week if something big breaks or if it's something demanding of more attention from me. But today, we're going to talk about a few games that has big implications in the mobile field and that has tons of stuff happening right now within this week and the next upcoming week. So if you guys have not heard of Wuthering Waves, it's been making waves in the mobile gaming genre, and now we are going to get it. It is soon. It is happening. The 24th is going to be here. Now, if you've already pre-registered, it's too late to go ahead and sign up, sadly. But if you have, make sure you check your emails because they have sent them out starting at, I want to say 12. They sent them out, and then it could be rolling out until the 24th. Now, I sadly did not get one yet. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. But Wuthering Waves is going to be your typical Genshin Impact, Tower of Fantasy. Consider those going to be your big three in this type of Genshin-like, I say, games because it has that open world gotcha mechanics, which what to me makes Genshin, and everything has its own little special appeal, and I'm excited to see which one is this because, you know, Tower of Fantasy has you can create your own character and use all the weapons. Genshin is just Genshin, and then this right here's Wuthering Waves has some interesting characters, tons of interesting looking characters and gameplay mechanics, and I'm excited to see what is going to be their little thing that gets them and keeps them in this market, and will they survive and keep thriving, or will they just be a kind of a blip, almost like Tower of Fantasy? It still has a fan base, but I'm wondering how this will do because it will be on mobile, and I believe it's going to try to do the same thing and go to PlayStation and stuff like that and do the other platforms. But let me know if you're excited for this, if you signed up, if you're in their Discord. Did you get your notification of being able to play Wuthering Waves, be it the China server, the English server? Which one are you on? If you're playing, let me know down below so I could be upset because we sadly did not get in. But with that, let's move on to something else to where you can get in, and that is the Project Evo is finally here. And Project Evo is actually not going to be a closed beta no more. It's actually going to be an open beta. That's right, open. So any of you guys can go in on Android only, sadly only on Android. You can go in and get it, download it, and you can play it today. Now, if you don't know what Project Evo is, it's going to be in the vein of a lot of these survival games that's coming out, but their whole thing is that they're saying that this is the one that's made with the latest engine of Unreal. So we want to see if we can be able to push the boundaries of this. I will be playtesting this week so we can see if the maximum graphics is, it has maximum frame rates, how good does it actually look on a mobile device. I'm very curious about this. It's going to have a feel of not a Tarkov, but more of a, like I said, the building simulator like you get with most survival horror games that's on these mobile titles. You're going to be able to mind your own stone, you'll be able to axe everything, you'll be able to fight other players, build your own big bases, things like that. There are tons of games like this. We just played Undone earlier that has the same mechanical feel. Undone had really good voice acting, so I'm wondering what Project Evo will bring to the table besides having amazing graphics, and that's if your phone can run it. Now, we will have a lot of this stuff down in the description below that you can go check it out and download it for yourself, but sadly this Project Evo is only for Android, and I don't know their specs yet, but we can find those out for you and maybe have that in a comment, a pinned comment or something like that, if you want to try this game out for yourself, since Undone closed earlier last week. So you got something new to play if you're looking to play a actual survival game on your mobile device. Now, we're going to move on to something a little bit more shooty for you guys that love your shooters on the mobile genre. Indus. Indus is a big game that I'm excited for. I say big, it's a big India hit. It's like that little dog. This is a actual India game. It's made in India, but for the world. That's one of their little catchphrases. So it's going to have tons of the Indian inspiration from the architecture, I'm sure from the different heroes that they have. and things like that is going to be, a lot of people has already been comparing it to Apex because Apex is leaving. So I'm excited for this game because they have been very vocal. They have been very communicative with their actual community that they're building. You can join their Discord. They have constant AMAs. The last one that I jumped into, they actually were showing gameplay off of it, and it was looking really good. And although this is not in its final form at the nearest, but it's similar layout to Apex Legends, but it's looking great. I like the look and feel of it that they got going so far. I'm excited about the champions because, or the heroes, the wave walkers that they call them or something like that. They all look interesting and they all look like they bring something unique to the field, and that's something we're doing. That's something we need. We've been losing a lot of shooter games on the mobile left and right, from Apex, from the Final Fantasy. And then there's just so many games that are just falling off really quickly for one reason or the other. But needless to say, we need something other than Call of Duty to play, guys. Come on. So hopefully Indus will be that other title, that good underdog hero that will stick around, that people will get behind and champion behind and play along with others. Are you excited about Indus? Have you even heard of Indus? If not, let me know down below so we can talk about these awesome fun games that are coming to people like you. Now, but last but not least, what I want to try to get into, this is something that I believe that everyone is kind of excited for. We already talked about Genshin a little bit earlier, but Honakai Rail, which is part of the Hoyoverse, whatever they have going on, is going to be dropping in 3 days. That's right, from this video is going to be dropping in 3 days. So if you've already done your open beta, if you already signed up, go do it now. You can sign up. This is not a closed beta. There's no limit. This is an open beta. So if you have a mobile device, you'll be able to throw down and hop on the train with all of us. I'm really excited just because just the hype around it. The gameplay is particularly not my style. I do like more active, combative gameplay instead of turn-based. But I'm excited to see what they can do and what they can bring to make this very exciting beside the gacha mechanic style that they're known for these days. They have tons of characters, so we already know the voice acting is going to be spot on. We know the character design is going to be spot on, and we probably know we can gear in our head that they might start doing crossovers like they did with Genshin and their other titles. We might see some Genshin characters in here. We might see some their other titles in here. We might see some flipping flopping and things of that nature, and I'm excited to see what they can bring and what can this actually do to bolster up the mobile gaming field, because the mobile scene, we're like that redheaded stepchild. A lot of people, a lot of gamers still don't consider us real gamers, and we need strong titles that can hold up, that may not just be an exclusive to mobile gaming, but it can be say, hey, this started here with us on mobile gaming like Genshin did. It kind of solidified the fact that we can hang with the best of them if you have a device that can run for it. And speaking of, they do have their own spec devices for this. We will try to have that down there for you as well, because I know a lot of these games are going to be made for mostly the higher and mid phone tiers, except for Indus. I know that they talked about that they're going to be doing optimization first, so they're going to be able to have it for low, mid, and high tier phones from the get-go, which is very exciting and appealing to all those other gamers out there in the different parts of the world that probably can't get a hold of this, or if you're in North America and you just can't afford a $1,000+ phone upgrade. So I'm excited to see what that. There's tons of other news that's been out. You have the Devil May Cry beta that just closed. You also have just Higan and Rithiel that just came out. There's tons of stuff, and I want to cover it, and I hope you guys want to hear about it. Like I said, we'll be doing more videos throughout the week to try to figure out what exactly works and which you guys find exciting, what titles we want to talk about. If we want to talk about the money side of things, if we want to talk about the numbers side of things, or who's going to be winning in the top 3 of these open world titles like TOF, Wuthering Waves, and Genshin Impact, or if Honakai Rail would just be a drop in the water, or what's going on, because there is so much in the field of mobile gaming happening right now. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this. I hope it's not too long. I hope it's not long enough. Whatever it is, let me know, because I will need your feedback to make this series grow and be something that we all can be proud of. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you like this, hit that notify bell, hit that subscribe, hit that like button. It helps the algorithm, it feeds the guides, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and remember to always stay frisky, and that I love you.
They act like you fuck with them. They don't know I be gunning. Pow pow, got them running. I feel like they just racing over to come over to party with me. Shots on shots way over the limit.